Hello, warm greetings and wishes to everyone. So now I'm going to share about the new vision of SNS Institutions and for that SNS College of Technology. So this institution, it's having very innovative concepts to empower the students on their dream. So that is the first main aim of our institution. So the main tagline of our institution is redesigning the common mind and business towards excellence. The student may have certain goal or that certain dream, but this institution never kills the dream of that student. Instead, so what the SNS new vision is do means just it's redesigning his or her common mind and making the business towards excellence. Simply say the dream of the student will come true when he or she has to be with the alignment of new SNS vision. So in that new SNS vision, what we have main goal means for everyone has to be a entrepreneurial mindset through the design thinking concepts. So this institution following design thinking concepts in the category of 5 pillars. So here this institution is following 5 pillars. The first pillar is called that CLT, and the second pillar is called CFC, that is the Center for Creativity, and the third pillar is for IIPC, that Industry Institute Partnership Cell, and then the next one is called the SCD, Skills and Career Development, and the last pillar is called that SRI, the Social Responsibility and its initiative. So these 5 pillars making a drive to the student, and he has to find out his imaginary part or that his dream is making come true. So this way this institution is working on these agendas. So now let I have to show how the things is getting taken into that shape by these 5 pillars. Now taken an example, the automobile vehicle is called a car. If I am having that car, I should have the certain purpose with that car. I should know where I have to start and I should know where I have to stop. That means what's my source and what's my destination. So that goal that has been driven by the business mindset or the business towards that excellence by redesigning his or her common mind, by implementing all these 5 pillars activities. So now take an example. If I'm having that car, I want to travel from one point to that another point. So if I want to travel from one point to another point, the car should have that certain major components. If I am saying that car means it should have that good design and should have that good control, and car should have that good in its strength. So when we talking about the strength of the automotive vehicle, that car, its chassis and its body and its shape, that's everything comes under this category. So if I am talking about the strength of the vehicle, like chassis and these things, that has been incorporated with the CLT, that is the continuous learning and also teaching. So that is the basic foundation for redesigning the common mind of that particular student to reach its destination. That means it's towards that excellence in business. So this thing that has to be achieved by that CLT. And then the next one, we should have that term is called, that is the creativity. The creativity that is always talking about how I am decorating my car. The cars may have that certain standard editions, but a person can able to implement certain decorations. They may implement certain designs in the outside or that interior, something they can able. So it's implements, that is that creativity. The creativity is also make a direction of driving the vehicle to. So how I am reaching that destination. So that's comes under the category of the creativity too. So reaching that destination, we may have that several parts. But how I have to reach that destination. So this institution's new vision, it's providing how that particular person reach its destination or its mind goal by the concept of the creativity. So the new vision, it's feeding the student to increase the creativity mind in order to reach his goal, what he decides in his career. And the next kind of pillar is called, that is the IIPC, that is the Industry Institute, that partnership cells. So this IIPC is providing the way what are all that things he has to be taken into the consideration when the particular person has to drive. So there is so many rules and regulations that has been changed in that road, and then so many obstacles is there, and so many diversions is there, and then some affliction is there, and then some downstreams may be there, and then so downward is there. In all situations, so how the driver or the vehicle should be cope up. So that has been given by that IIPC. So in IIPC, the curriculum that getting into the redesign, what the industry is expecting, what the present scenario is going on. So what is the business goal? So what technology is presently going on? So the student can able to learn through by this pillar of IIPC, he can able to learn what scenario is happening in the present field of technology. So we may say now the AI is in the big boom. So the diversion may be in that destination through by the AI in order to reach its destination. The student may have that certain solution for a particular problem, but he or she wants to implement AI in its problem as per that solution, and then he can able to take a diversion and then so reach that destination through by that AI. So this is possible through by the pillar of IIPC. And that's the next kind of the pillar is called that SCD. So in that SCD, we have to be talk about, that is that career development. So in that career development, we have to be give what are all that parameters it has to be taken into consideration. In case in that example of that car, so there we are having the lot of that infotainment. So we are giving that so supplementary training or that supplementary information. So through by this SCD. So in this SCD, we are empowering the students to work with that latest making that connection with leaders or that certain group of the technological people, and then make them to entertain with that recent trends and articles. So what scenario is going on. So during that driving to reach the destination, so through by this SCD, a student may get the recent activities that is taken over by that people, and he can able to justify on himself in what part the particular person is. So this essay is giving that clear career guidelines to the person, so how we have to be as a entrepreneur, and then what kind of the task he has to do. And the next and the last pillar is called, that is that SRI, that is the Social Responsibility Initiative. So we may have to make ourselves into that society. If the car is moving or that running in a road, so somebody may cross or that some obstacles through by the human being made there. So we are applying that is that horn, and then that horn is giving a certain alert to that person, and then making that presence. So I am here, so give me a way. So this SRI is making the student and empowering on himself in that social media where he is, so how his skills and what are all the things he did, and then so what he is going to do, and then what are all his upliftment. So through by that social medias, the particular student can empower his skills. So by empowering his skills in the social media, he can able to get that so many feedbacks, and some feedbacks may be that negative, but he can able to take that positive feedbacks and make is an upliftment, and some proposals he may give in that social media, and may get the varieties of the suggestions through by the people. So the core of the design thinking means when I am having that problem and I have to receive the solutions from the different people and a different way. So that is the success of the design thinking. So this is the new vision of that SNS institution, and especially SNSCT is wholeheartedly following all these 5 pillars kind of this activity. With that these things, I am very happy to share about that is the new vision of SNS institutions. So thank you.